Think you're too old to start a YouTube channel? Make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to give you not one, not two, but 10 reasons why you should start a YouTube channel after the age of 40 and how it will change your life. Just like Dominiquesachsetv here, who's earning $70,000 to $78,000 a year just off her videos, and that's before speaking events, brand sponsorship, merchandise, all the other things that go with it, as well as her regular job. Or this other channel, Hot and Flashy, which is making at least $37,000, this is US, a year again, and that's not taking into account all the brand sponsorships and all the other things that come with it. If this is something that has even crossed your mind, you're going to want to tune in. And if you're someone who doesn't like putting your face on a camera or thinks, Kat, look, this just isn't for me, I just can't do this, trust me, you're going to want to stay around for point number 10. But before we dive in, I'd love to share a little bit of my story. So I'm Kat Coluccio. I'm a transplanted Australian who's called New Zealand home for nearly 25 years now. And I live here in this beautiful country with my family. And I'm just an ordinary midlifer who's actually coming up close to the big 6-0. And jumping on YouTube has been one of those things that I wrestled with for ages, but boy, I'm so glad that I did it. You see, in real life, I'm an introvert. Yes, it's true. I love to hide on our property with my cats and our sheep and our chickens, and there I stay. But online, I've had the absolute privilege to connect with literally thousands of midlifers from around the world, and much of that is due to this channel. And even though it hasn't been a massive channel, it's been a source of creativity for me. It's been a way for me to connect and meet people, to share the Rocking Midlife podcast where I shine the light on other inspiring midlifers out there. And it's just been a phenomenal way of just appreciating other people's viewpoints and personal growth and all the good things that come with stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new. So let's dive on in, because I truly believe this message that starting a YouTube channel in your 40s, 50s or beyond will change your life. And here is reason number 1. It's probably the biggest one that I've found in myself, in that it increases confidence. Now, trust me, I battled to get in front of a camera just like anybody else. In fact, I'm going to put it out there right up front for those of you who've seen old videos of me and are seeing new videos of me now and going, chubby cheeks there, Kat. Yep, I got diagnosed with lupus this year and I'm on a truck ton of steroids, and it's made me hide. But it got to the point where actually this is who I am. This is who I am in this moment. So here I am showing my chubby cheeks to the world because of the confidence comes with just getting up and doing the work. And it's amazing when you look at some of the midlifers out there who are doing incredible things on their channels. When you go back to their beginning videos, you can see how much their confidence has grown. In other words, you don't have to have it all together when you start. You just have to start and you will get better. And a fabulous example of this is Angie from Hot and Flashy, who started her channel at 50 to encourage other women with skincare tips. Gosh, maybe I should talk to her, and makeup tips, and has grown a wonderful community. And again, when you look at her videos over the years, has grown in confidence. That can be you too. Now, on to reason number 2 why you should start that channel, and that is it can help you build a community. I've heard a lot of midlifers talk about getting lonelier as they get older. Their circles decrease, friends move on, and loneliness and isolation can be a thing. Yet there are people online who have launched out, started a channel, and out of that grown these amazing, vibrant communities. I'm one who has my Rocking Midlife community who I absolutely adore, but there is a massive one out there, and that is 60 and Me, headed by Margaret Manning, which is a phenomenal channel where Margaret just started talking about aging and all the different things to do with it, be it activity or what you wear or how you look, all those things. And out of that, she has a massive community now with like 90,000 people alone on her mailing list, let alone across all her social platforms. And that has grown out of starting a YouTube channel. So starting a community is a fabulous way of offsetting that sense of loneliness and isolation. But wait, there's more good things to come, because number 3, and I know you're going to love this one, is it can be a fabulous way of earning extra income. Now, you might already know that I wrote a book named Your Midlife Side Hustle. And in that, I actually talked about starting a channel as one of the proven online businesses that you can develop. And what's wonderful is it's something that you can do in your spare time. It doesn't have to take away from your workplace because it's something you can fit in the evenings. It's something you can set your own schedule for, but it is something, once you've done those videos and they're out there forevermore, can be generating income for you for many years to come. And there's many ways that can happen. The obvious one is to get what's called monetized, where if you get enough subscribers and enough viewing hours, YouTube will then run ads on your videos and you'll get a percentage of those ads. That's great, but you don't even have to wait for that because you can sell digital products, you can sell services, you can sell other people's products through affiliate marketing. There are so many ways that you can grow a viable side hustle. And let's face it, who doesn't need another stream of income these days? And while doing that, be enjoying the creativity and the confidence and the community building that all goes with it. And a fabulous example of this is Frozen Pennies, which is run by Sarah Conklin, who, although earning AdSense because she's got 60,000 subscribers and thousands of viewing hours, also sells her own digital products and her own services as a financial advisor. Okay, stay tuned because there is more to come. Now, I love this one. It kind of goes hand in hand with personal confidence, but number 4 is all about personal growth. When you take up a new task and when you have to start again from scratch because it's something you're not familiar with or it's a bit uncomfortable, with it comes growth, that stretching and that easing into new things. And that's often one of the differences between someone who's aging who really looks like they're aging and someone who's aging who actually has a vibrancy and an intensity and a youthfulness because they're still curious and they're still prepared to grow and learn and adapt and try things. So starting a YouTube channel in your midlife years, particularly if you're not tech savvy, particularly if you're not used to being in front of a camera, putting on the face, the whole works, it will challenge you. But you will grow and it will make you a far better, more dynamic, diverse, interesting, amazing person than you are already. And a fabulous example of this is a beautiful channel called At Home with Nikki. And it showcases Nikki Boyd's journey as she talks about decorating a home and making beautiful spaces. And again, if you look at the earlier videos, and the staging and the lighting and the way she speaks compared to her videos now, and she's done about 800 of them, it's chalk and cheese. The growth in this lady, the way she holds herself, the way she speaks, the authority that she commands comes out of growing and developing into that amazing role of presenting her expertise to the world via her YouTube channel. Okay, so if I haven't convinced you yet, stay tuned because I'm sure I'm going to by the end of this video. But number 5 is it provides a wonderful platform for you to share your expertise. Now, let's face it, we midlifers know stuff, don't we? We've been around for a while, we're long in the tooth, and we know stuff, although they might not necessarily admit it, but we know stuff that the younger generation doesn't know. And you know something? They need to hear from us. They need to have things passed down to us the same way we've learned from our parents. Who's going to pass our knowledge on to our kids if we don't take the time to document it? The kids today, they're online. They learn through video. So when you can put your expertise out there on YouTube, not only are you growing, are you getting the benefit, are you making community and all those things, but you're sharing expertise that can truly help the next generation. And there's a lovely woman who exemplifies this, Nisha from Sugar, Puff and Fluff. She shares beauty and lifestyle tips to encourage other women how to look after themselves, how to look their best, how to feel great. And she's amassed 341,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people looking for that knowledge that she is able to bring to them. So what knowledge have you got that you can be passing on and sharing through your YouTube channel? So number 6 reason why I think you should be starting a YouTube channel in your 40s, 50s, 60s or beyond. And that is because it keeps you relevant and engaged with what's happening in the world and what's happening in culture today. Like I've already said, everyone's on video. YouTube is actually the second largest search engine to Google now. It's huge. Everybody's on it. And if you're kind of clueless and removed from that, you're actually missing an opportunity to truly engage with the younger generation coming up behind you, because that's how they learn, that's how they interact, and that's how they share a lot of information. Now, there's a wonderful example of this that I've seen online. Her name is Wendy Robinson, and her channel is called The Unexpected Gypsy. Now, she's an amazing lady who went back and rediscovered art in her 40s, started her art business in her 50s, started a YouTube channel to share some of her processes, but in it has become such an incredible storyteller, creating these atmospheric videos with a bit of a message, with a bit of an art tutorial, with a whole lot of atmosphere and love, that she's attracted generations of people, not just midlifers, but generations who are loving what she does and wanting to emulate what she's modeling. So it keeps you in the game and it keeps you relatable. Imagine sitting down with your grandkids and going, have you shot your video today? Yeah, I'm doing mine now. Pretty cool. And talking about the Unexpected Gypsy actually leads me into reason number 7 why you should start a channel, and that is it's a chance to inspire others. And this is something Wendy is doing with her art channel. She is inspiring people to be brave, to pick up their paintbrushes or their mosaics or their knitting, or whatever art or craft that they put their hand to, and just do it and love it and embrace who they are, that artistic side of them. There's people online encouraging people to go into the gym and get fit and work out and aim for different goals, or to be writers, or to do whatever it is. You have an ability through this medium of video to make a difference to somebody else's life. And that is something that I possibly love the most about this platform and about podcasting and blogging and all these things where we are brave and put our faces and our voices out to the world, because it's an act of service. And it's a way of finding purpose in the work that we do. And one of my other books that I wrote, 21 Hacks to Rock Your Life, I talk about finding purpose. And when you can attach purpose to something that you do, then you're going to find fulfillment. Then making this video, no matter how hard, how challenging, how awkward, how scary it may be, it's going to have a purpose and it's going to be fulfilling because you're intentionally doing it to inspire somebody else. So the 8th reason why you should be starting a YouTube channel in your 40s, 50s or beyond, and why it will change your life, is because it is a creative outlet. And like I was saying about Wendy, with these beautiful videos now that are just as creative as the paintings that she does, getting involved in filmmaking in any way, whether it's really simple like what I'm doing here, or whether it's something that you truly go all out on and becomes a beautiful, majestic masterpiece, it is something that is creative, where you get to think about, oh, what lighting shall I use? What shall I wear? What will my set be? What will my script be like? Video making can actually become that creative outlet that maybe you haven't yet got. And if you have got one, like we said before, it's a wonderful way of inspiring others with that outlet. Now, there's a lovely channel that really emulates this, and the channel name is simply Cathy. I watched one of her videos the other day and I was so taken from it because there was no speaking in it. It was a vlog, which is basically like a video log of her life. And she literally just followed through her day, making her breakfast, making her bed, doing her chores. But she did it with different bits of music. And it was just the story of this lady's life done in such a beautiful, creative way. And what's really fascinating is she's a smaller channel. She has 2.8 thousand people who have subscribed to her channel. But that video, with no script, just an ordinary lady going about her daily chores, last time I looked at it, had over 130,000 views, simply because she was creative. So I hope you're hanging in there for number 10. If you're still slightly unsure, if I haven't convinced you yet about putting your face on the camera, you're going to want to stay around. But let's lock in number 9 now. And this is another powerful reason. It's probably one of my other favorites. I mean, they're all favorites really, but this is one of my other favorite reasons why I think every midlifer should start a YouTube channel. I'm really strong about the concept of legacy. I talk about legacy in my 21 Hacks to Rock Your Midlife book. It's so powerful. And what YouTube has given us is this wonderful opportunity to have a free platform where we can put videos of our daily lives, videos of our chores, videos of the things we know what to do, videos of us sitting and chatting, videos of us reading a book, if we've got young grandchildren, and our children and our grandchildren, and hopefully our grandchildren's children will get to look at those videos and will get to know us and get to know who we were. These are the people they came from. What a wonderful opportunity. And I love this because it takes away, well, I don't want to run a business. I don't want to do a side hustle. Why would I want to do this? Well, here's your reason why. Because you're actually sharing your life, not only with the world. In fact, you can keep the videos private if you want to, but you're sharing them with the people that matter to you and creating your legacy of your life now for your family to be able to watch and learn and know who you were in many, many years to come. And I think that's just powerful. And I found a beautiful channel that emulates this, and that is the Scottish Fairy. She's documenting her baking, the location that she lives in, walks on the beach, her homemaking, told in beautiful storytelling with beautiful music and atmosphere and lovely editing. But she's sharing her life, and she's just sharing the things for her that I can see her children and onwards will love to look back on one day to understand, oh, this is why mum lived here, or this is why grandma lived here. This is where the family recipe started. How wonderful to be able to create a legacy with your videos. And finally, I know you've been waiting for this, all of you introverts who are still not quite convinced about putting your faces in front of the camera. YouTube can change your lives too, and you can do it without showing your face. It's so cool. You think of all the videos that you see. It might be true crime stories, documentaries, affirmation videos, motivational videos, people reading books, people commentating over gaming, whatever it is. You don't actually need to show your face if you don't want to. You could even just put together slideshows of events you'd like to go to. Let's say you're a horse person and you love going to all the equestrian events. You can take all your photos, put together a montage, do the voiceover, talk everybody through it. You don't actually have to show your face. But you're still ticking all those boxes of creativity, of leaving a legacy for your family to see what you loved, of inspiring other people who might be into that world of horses or whatever it is that you're into. There are so many things you can do without actually showing your face. Even writing kids' books and reading them out for people to enjoy. You'd be amazed how many parents actually pop on YouTube now for stories for their children to listen to while they go to bed. There are so many different opportunities that you can be just as creative without showing your face. So there you have it. I hope I've got you convinced, because I've reconvinced myself. There are my 10 ways that starting a YouTube channel after 40 can and will change your life. And I encourage you to just embrace it, brush the dust off, whatever you need to brush the dust off, the camera, the computer, whatever, and just start today. I would love to hear which one of those points resonated the most with you. Let me know if you're going to start a channel or if you're going to relaunch a channel, like I've relaunched mine after ill health took me out for quite a while there. Let me know what you're going to do. I would love to hear, and I would love to cheer you on. And make sure you tune into the Rocking Midlife podcast, hosted here as well, because I'm going to be interviewing some fabulous midlifers who are rocking their YouTube channels to get you inspired that you can do it too.